Welcome to CRM On Demand Training Overview Part 2. In this section of the overview, we'll talk about how to log into the CRM, how to navigate through records in the CRM, how to look on company records to find related information about that company, how to search for companies, and a few other tidbits. Well, let's start by logging into the system. To log into the system, you can go to crm.clopay.com or the link you see at the top of the screen. To sign in, you will sign in using Clopay /your username. Your username should be the same for your email and for the CRM. You will use the password you set up during the temporary password session that we had earlier. Once you've logged in, once you've typed in your password, you'll click Sign In, and you'll be presented with your home page in the CRM. Your home page may look a little different than mine. But notice the first thing that pops up is Take a 5-minute tour. I would recommend that you actually do use the 5-minute tour. It introduces you to the application in a similar manner that we did in the Part 1 video and may give you more detailed information. The other video that might help you is to start using Oracle CRM On Demand. I'd recommend that you also use this tutorial. The other two you will not be able to use because you're not administrators at this time. And then when you're done seeing that page, you can uncheck the Show Welcome page on Sign In and click Close Window. When you come into the CRM homepage, you will see similar information to what I have here. On the left-hand side, as we talked before, you've got your search pane, your recently viewed, your create. Across the top, you've got your tabs, and at the very top, you've got your links. On the right-hand side, the My Open Tasks window is an important thing for you to know. These are the things that people have assigned for you to do in the CRM system. Notice how I have some tasks that are red. Those red tasks are overdue. Black tasks with the blue link are available for you to act on, but are not due at this time. If you need to take a look at all of your tasks, and you have more that will fit in this window, if you click Show Full List, you'll get a list of all your tasks, sortable by due date, priority, subject, type, status, owner, opportunity, and company. You can also change and update all the different subject matter in the task right from this managed list. Basic navigation feature that I want to show you inside the CRM is this link right here. Notice that right here is your title page, and then right beside it is what we call the bread trail link. The bread trail link is important because as you go through the CRM, it allows you to click back to the previous window you were in. So I was on my home page and I clicked into the list. So by clicking this bread trail link, I will go right back to the home page. The other way to navigate back to the home page would be using the browser back button up here on the left-hand corner. Back in the home page, we can see a few other pieces of information. I have information about if it's applicable to me, things like the dealer portal, Oracle e-business suite, and iStore. I have calendar information, and I have alerts. The alerts will be where things like system downtime show up. So planned downtime will show up in the alerts section. And I have my recently created leads. You may have something else on your home page. In order to work in the CRM, we're probably going to want to work with either a company or a person. Companies and people can be related to many different objects inside the CRM. We're going to start by searching for a company. I'm going to start on the left-hand side. I'm going to click the drop-down in the search area. Now you may not have all these available to search for because your view may be a little bit more restricted than mine. But I'm going to click on companies. And I'm going to search by company name. And I'm going to search by U.S. state. I can also search by distribution center, billing city, or if I know the customer's number, I can type that right here. I will click Go, and this is going to pull me back a list of all the Cunninghams in Kentucky. Notice I didn't complete the word Cunningham. If I didn't know how to spell HAM, or whether I knew it was HAMS, or it had a silent vowel in the end, I might not want to complete the word. I can do the same type of thing if I go back and delete more characters out of this company name and still search for the same thing. I'll return Cunningham Door. So by typing CUNNI in the search field, it will search for anything that contains those letters as the first letters of that name. If I didn't know the particular first part of the company name, I can search by the company name by knowing that it ends with HAM. Notice I have to use the asterisk to tell it that these are the last three letters of the first word in the name I'm searching for. The billing state is still Kentucky, and I hit go, and I find two, Cunningham overhead door, who I'm looking for, and Cottingham True Value, which is a different retailer that we're not interested in searching for right now. Now I could add this to my favorites, and I could get some more information about it. But these are how we search for different companies. Now we can search for a particular contact in the same way. For example, if I want to see all the contacts with the last name Reed, I can just type Reed in the last name field and click go. And I will find all the Reeds. Now, in the contact search, searching by last name may not be the most efficient way to search for somebody. If I know part of their email address, I can search that way and click go. And I found a Robert Reed at Test Robert Store that has that same name. So back to companies again. Now that we've seen a little bit about how to search, we're going to look for a particular company. We're going to look for a particular company by the name of Cunningham. Sorry about the typo. In the state of Kentucky. Let's take a look at Cunningham Door. We're going to click go, and we found Cunningham Door. In order to look at this company, I'm going to just click on the company name. When the company pulls up, I'll be able to tell a few things about it. That its distribution center is actually a plant direct shipment. The primary contact is Cindy. It's a master authorized dealer. Their customer number, their company name, their region, any other information the sales force has put in here as far as segment, business focus, etc. The currency, what brands they service. Right now they service the Clopay brand only according to the CRM. Their billing address, if their shipping address is different, what their shipping address is, as well as the account manager, and whether this is an active account. I can tell information about who works at Cunningham Door that we know about. I know Cindy, Chris, Kevin, and Babs are all contacts at Cunningham's Door that we might interact with on a daily basis. I know their primary phone numbers. I may even know more information about them. So let's click on the blue link and go take a look at sending Cunningham's information. We do have a primary phone, a secondary phone, and a fax, as well as an email address for Cindy. We know what company Cindy belongs to. Well, we were just on the company record, but we also know what company she belongs to by looking in the company field here. And we know her address, the company address. This is the address of the company she works for, and we know her contact information. We know that there's no open activity in the system about Cindy as of right now, but there could be. And if there were open cases, activities, or opportunities, we would see this here. Again, using the bread trail link, we'll navigate back to the company and take a look at some more information. We can look at opportunities for Cunningham Door. Right now, there are no open opportunities, no open cases, or open activities. Since this was imported from Maximizer, we can see there's a bunch of completed activities. Now, if you're the sales rep for Cunningham Door, you're probably going to say that there's more than just these few activities, and you would be correct. We would click the Show Full List button under Completed Activities right here to see the list of all completed activities available for Cunningham Door. Notice the record stop on 1/18/2010. that is when we started in Maximizer, apparently, or with the imports of Cunningham notes into Maximizer. If I want to know the subject, the further definition of this particular note that I see here on 829, I click on the note and expand it out. I have some information about who entered the note, the date it was entered. This is here because it was imported through an import process, and I know the description. Babs called in on order, and here's the order number, replacing door, new order, loading on 8:30, and I know the rep that entered that order. Using the bread trail link again, I'll go back to the activities list. Nothing else I need in the activities list at this time, so I'm going to go back to the company detail. I can see also in the company record who's on the company team, as well as which distribution center has access to service this account. In our next presentation and training session, we'll also talk about on additional features such as opportunities, cases, and contacts, and how those are related. Thank you for attending this training session.